So today I'm going to do a very quick face routine type video. It's going to be something that you can just, run to if you're going to be late, or you're running late for something, you got called for something last minute, etc. So enough babbling. I'm going to start with foundation. I've already moisturized my face. I'm using the Nivea Q10 Age Spot Day Cream Age Spot, but it had SPF 30, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to get a little bit of my foundation, which is the L'Oreal True Match in the color W6, and I'm just going to get that all over my face. Oh, there's my mirror. With my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, which is dirty because I just filmed a video right before this. So I start in the center of my face, and I blend outward. Because the center of my face is where I need the most coverage. It's where it's the palest kind of thing. The perimeter of my face is fine. So I blend it backwards, thin it out as it goes. And I love this brush for this. It just makes it so quick and really, really smooth. Of course, you can use your beauty blender if that's what you prefer, or a different brush, a flat brush, whatever. So long, feels like it's been so long since I did a talking video, because I've had workmen on the roof, and they've been banging and scraping, and it's been literally impossible to film any kind of talking video whatsoever. So I'm also going to pull that a little bit under my eyes to kind of help with the concealing. I'm going to go in with a little bit more concealer. I've got a hair on my nose bugging me. What is that? Hello. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Then I'm going to take a little bit right here, because this band of my neck is ever so slightly lighter on my face. It's good to get a good foundation that really matches your skin, and one that blends easily like this one. That's why I love this foundation for this. So now I'm going to go in with my True Match concealer in the color W4 to 5, and just get it right on my dark circles. This is not supposed to be here, where I'm red. This is not supposed to be a perfect foundation routine by any means, like flawless, I mean. It's just meant to kind of get you through the day, make sure that you don't look super tired for your meeting or whatever. And I actually was asked to do this by 1 or 2 people that watch my videos, so thank you guys. Just using the same brush. Okay, that is literally it for my foundation, and already it's kind of I'm looking a little bit brighter and a little bit more awake. So I'm going to use my Maybelline Dream Matte powder and my Real Techniques setting brush. This powder is in medium, and I'm just going to set under my eyes with it. I have done this kind of look in the car, sitting in the parking lot, supposed to go into my meeting in 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh crap, yeah. And when you're a busy mom, this kind of stuff happens. I'm just taking this powder also over the brow bone. It's slightly too light for me. And then I'm going to go for my L'Oreal True Match powder in the color W6 again, and my Real Techniques powder brush, and lightly set the rest of my face. And I prefer these bouncing motions because it just makes it look a little bit more flawless without disturbing the foundation. And then I'll go back in like that. Don't forget to set your neck. I almost did. So that's pretty much it for the powder. And of course you can take your powder along with you, and if you need to touch it up, which you might need to do, you can do that in the bathroom, on a break or something. So now I'm going to go in with my, I think this is L'Oreal again. Yeah, L'Oreal Infallible, and this is in the color Amber Rush. And I'm going to take that on a brush like this. Again, I just used it, but this is the Coastal Scents Pro Fluffy Blending Brush. And I like these eyeshadows for this because They're pretty quick. They don't fall out, which is excellent, which means I don't need to clean up when I'm done. I'm taking that into the inner part of my eye. Blending it across. It's a really pretty pinky color, so it's going to brighten me up because I am a warm golden undertone. So the contrasting color, as long as it's not too contrasting, it's going to brighten me up and wake me up. I also like this because I don't necessarily have to use a primer with it. I don't have overly oily eyelids, and so as long as it's a non-crease type formula, it's not going to really crease up at all. Now I'm going to go in with Sketch from MAC, same brush, just grab it, dot that in the outer corner, and this is meant to look rough. I'm going to take it underneath as well. This is also meant to look a little bit blown out because I have upturned almond shaped eyes. I like to blow out my shadow slightly, and it just helps my eyes look a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter. And I like using Sketch for this because Sketch is not, it's well pigmented, but it goes on sheer at first, so you can build it up, and so you're not going to go in and get a big black splotch on your face. And I'm using a blending brush to do it because, hey, it's killing two birds with one stone. Blend. I'll just carry whatever's left on the brush through the crease of both eyes. A little bit more under. And that is literally it for my eyes. I'm trying to put myself in the mind frame of being in a rush. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows, and this is the one thing that I will take the longest to do. I will literally do eyebrows, mascara, and lip balm if I have no time to do anything. Because I have non-existent eyebrows. But I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon pencil in the color Mink Brown. And I know it looks really, really rough at first, but I am going to go in and blend it out. Why do I not have a brush? Oh, this is annoying. It is in my, aha, I found it. It was in my makeup bag. So I'm literally just going to go in. These eyebrows are not going to be perfect. Like, not as perfect as I would like, but at least they're going to have a little bit of definition, which I so badly need because, well, as I said, they're non-existent. Feels almost weird to be doing a talking video again. Talking to myself. Not really, I'm talking to you guys. And I swear I'm not speeding anything up. So if it looks like I'm moving fast, that's because I am. I like this pencil because it's soft, but it's still a little bit waxy. And so I can manipulate it once it's on. But I will have to set it. Doo-doo-doo. That's looking pretty good to me. So once that's on, I'll take a little bit of my AVon Glimmersticks in the color Blonde and just go through the front. This one is really, really waxy. And I wish that they made it in a more neutral, darker brown because I really do like how it holds. It stays in place. but the brown that they make is just, it's too warm for me. So now I'm going to go in with MAC's charcoal brown and just set the eyebrows really, really fast. And I do like, people are going to think, oh, well, maybe you should clean the eyebrows up, but I actually like my eyebrows to be a little bit more on the soft side or on the edges. I don't really like cleaning them up with concealer. It's just a personal preference. I don't like it when they look too sculpted because my face is so angular and long naturally. I just find when I sculpt my brows out really, really harshly, then they make my face look hard and a little bit angry, and that's not a cute look for me. So there we go. Eyebrows are done. Now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. warm bronzer, and I'm going to use that color for a highlight under my brow bone. This is really sheer powder, so it's not going to come up super strong. Using it on my Real Techniques base shadow brush. Just there, and a little bit in the inner corner. And then I'm going to use it over the rest of my face. I'm going to use these two colors on my stippling brush, which is from NYX. I'm going to get those on my cheeks. Use my stippling brush because when I'm in a hurry, I'll tend to be pretty heavy-handed in the product, and so to avoid looking a little bit clownish, yeah, I'll use a stippling brush because it picks up less product. Now I'm going to go in with that lightest color again, just on the center of my nose, ever so slightly, as well as right under there. I do not skip on the highlight when I'm in a hurry, people. And then blush, just a little bit more color in the cheeks. I'm using Milani's Luminoso blush, as usual. If you know me, if you've been watching my videos, my latest videos, or following me on Instagram, you know that I'm in love with this blush. Totally in love with it. So now it's time for mascara. And because I have very stubborn eyelashes, I'm going to curl while I talk. Because I have very stubborn eyelashes, I use a waterproof mascara because it will just hold the curl better, dry faster, all those good things. So I'm curling my eyelashes with my Revlon curler, and I'm going to use my Maybelline Lash Stiletto Colossal Volume Express, sorry, not Lash Stiletto, Colossal Volume Express, the waterproof version. I really love the brush on this mascara. Love it, love it, love it. And that's also why I'll do my makeup in front of a fan. In case you didn't realize, I've got a fan going over there. In case you couldn't see all my little baby hairs blowing. The fan just helps to dry out my mascara a little fast. Dry it on my eyes, I should say, not dry it out. So that it holds the curl better. Especially in a climate like Barbados where it's humid. Doing makeup in front of a fan is a must. Bottom lashes. Do not skip the bottom lashes, people. It's another thing that's gonna open your eyes up and make you look awake. There we go. So I'm just working with the same mascara that's on the brush, pushing it into the lashes. That's why we wiggle, to get the lashes right down between the bristles, and then pulling up. And that's pretty much it. Now if I have a little extra time, which I think I might, I'm going to line my waterline. I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner in Carbon Black. Line top and bottom waterline, because I cannot stand, one of my pet peeves in makeup, oh god, is when you have on mascara and your lashes are curled and pulled up and you can see that strip of skin. Oh god, it crawls my skin. I hate to see it. So I will always line my tight line, top waterline. I'm pushing this into my roots, into the roots of my lashes as well, so there's no gaps. That's why I love this actual, this liner. Love it. And then I'll just take a really tiny brush and run along it. Smooth it out. And that's pretty much it for the face. You can go ahead and do whatever lipstick or lips you want. I'm just going to clean up a little bit. Clean off my mold. And so for lips, I have this that I carry in my bag. I'm not ashamed to say, and it's gotten a ton of my most used, most loved lip products. And today, because I kind of took my time doing everything else, I'm just going to go for a lip gloss. This is Revlon's lip gloss. I think it's the color Burst. I can't remember, but it's in the color Berry Allure. Why do they make it so small? I can't read that. Anyway, so just really pretty pinky berry color. And that is pretty much it for my really fast face.